this is all about and why this message is so relevant and apropos for the climate that we're living in. Genesis 8:21. The Lord smelled a sweet savor, and the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake. For the imaginations of man's heart is evil from its youth. Neither will I again smite any more everything living as I have done. Back up to the first portion of this particular text. The Lord smelt a sweet savor, and the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground anymore for man's sake. In other words, this is what he intended to do, and he's kept his end of the bargain. So when it comes to intentions actually comes from your mind. It's a personal covenant that you make with yourself about something you're going to do or not do, something you're going to accomplish, some goal that you're going to achieve. It all has to do with this personal covenant or promise that you're making to yourself. And so to compromise this covenant is to compromise your integrity. So when we think about intentions and then we link it to integrity and this promise that you're making to yourself, every time you make a promise, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and you never do it, you bring your integrity into question. So show me a man's life and I will show you his truest intentions, thus the level of his integrity. Intentions, therefore, is this private internal dialogue or conversation that you have with yourself about something that you're going to do or something you're going to become or something that you're going to be. So if you show me a man's financial status, I will show you what he has been privately thinking about. Show me a man's relationships and I'll show you what he has privately been thinking about himself, thinking about other individuals. And this really flows with something that Solomon said in Proverbs 23:7, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. So we can conclude this. Intentions are private promises that you make to yourself that impacts your destiny. So where you end up in life is about the intentions that you make and keep. And going back to an original conversation or a part of this dialogue that we're having right now, especially if your intentions are attached to your goals or your dreams or your vision, if you keep, negotiating with yourself and letting yourself off without holding yourself accountable, then 9 times out of 10, a year will go by, 2 years, 5 years, 10